Hi everybody, this is Ariel Clay, the San Joaquin County 4-H Program Representative. And today in our online record book tutorial, we are going to briefly review what you can do in the record book tab. So the record book tab is basically a way for you to preview everything that's going on in all these other tabs. So I'll show you the drop downs in a minute, but if you just click on record book, it takes you to this page. Which, like many other pages on ORB, has a sub-navigation right here where you can jump around to other parts of your record book. But basically it starts with the title page and gives you a quick preview of what information will show up there. The title page is automatically generated based on your 4-H online enrollment information, so you don't really have to worry about doing anything there. Then it will show you what your personal development report looks like right now. So you can scroll through and see how you're doing there. You can also see whether or not you've submitted it. Submitting it, of course, means that a digital signature will show up for the use signature. And then approval means that the leader in charge of like in this case, the community club leader, since it's a personal development record, or later in the annual project reports, the project leader would approve it. If they're on ORB, then they can digitally sign it as well, and then it would show up as approved. So that's the PDR section. The 4-H story will show you what your 4-H story looks like so far. You can see that mine's a little silly. I just copy and pasted some text from a web page I was editing earlier today. But if you want to edit your 4-H story, you would just click here. And it gives you a reminder of what the word length should be for different age levels. Please remember that these are minimums. So if you're a junior but you love to write, you can write more than 500 words. We just give this as a guideline of what the minimum amount should be. And then we have a built-in word processor right here, very similar to Microsoft Word. It has all of your different options like bolding, changing fonts, everything like that. And then you just type as normal. Please remember to consult the 4-H record book manual for guidelines on formatting and everything like that. You shouldn't get too fancy with your 4-H story. We're more interested in the content than seeing your amazing design skills, I guess you could say. So focus on what you did and leave all the crazy fonts and colors for a different project. Okay, then you would hit save and it would update it. So there's my type as normal comment right there. And then the next tab is your project reports. So at the very top, it gives you a quick summary of your attendance at your different projects. And then as you scroll down, it gives you a preview of each of your APRs as they are right now. So here's my baking and bread making one. You can see that I've uploaded an expression page for that, and that I should have a junior and teen leader report for that project. I have submitted it, but it has not been approved yet. Then there's my cultural arts one and my equine one. And that's it. So it shows you all of your different annual project reports. And then it also just kind of pulls out your expression pages separately so that you can interact with those in one spot if you want to. You can see them in your APR section or you can access them here as well. And then the review submission button is the same as pretty much everything else. All of the other review and submits. It only shows you this little bit right here, but it allows you to submit your report. Submitting your report basically means that you're totally done with your record book and you're ready to just kind of have ORB shut it down. So you would submit report, and then ORB would know that you're done with it. However, if later you decide, oh, I'm not actually done with it, you can always cancel your report like any other part of the record book. Now, at any point, if you hit View as PDF, which can take a second to generate, but like I said, the View as PDF option shows up under all of these buttons, and it will always take you to this same PDF, which is basically your finalized record book. So if you were to print it off right now, this is what it would look like. So it has the table of contents, then your PDR, long PDR, your story, APR forms, leadership project reports, and that's it. That's all I've created in my record book, but you can see I can get an idea of what it's looking like so far, and I can compare it to what I want it to end up in the end. So you'll notice that it's missing some things like the collection of work isn't automatically created in ORB. You need to create that outside of the ORB system. Same thing for a 4-H resume if you're 14 or older. So that's the record book tab. It's very helpful as a preview tool to get an idea of what you might be missing or what you might want to improve on before you finish up your record book. All right, that's it. We'll see you in the next video.